Everybody, Randy Karcher here, the musical health coach. Thanks for joining me for Fortissimo Friday. I've got a guest here with me, Tony, and I'll tell you a little bit more about Tony in a second and let him tell you. But just wanted to share a little health thought with you this morning. How many times are we around people that always seem to find the problems and they complain about things instead of really being somebody who's part of the solution? What I wanted to share is some Brian Tracy points today about being a problem solver. I think it already goes without saying that if you're not a problem solver, then you're going to be the kind of person who finds the problems all the time. That's not the most best place to be, and it's certainly not good for our emotional health or everybody else's around us to be like that. So here's some suggestions that Brian Tracy has, 7 of them. First, define the problem clearly. Get the real facts about what the problem really is. It's hard to find a solution if you're wasting so much time and energy. Instead of looking to see what we can see clearly about things. Secondly, what are the causes of this problem? How and why did it happen? Sometimes this is the process that will suggest a solution if you kind of look at things a lot more clearly. What are the possible solutions? And as you think about possible solutions, sometimes it will come to you. The next thing is make a decision. Any decision is better than nothing. 80% of the time, the problem should be dealt with right on the spot instead of waiting. Only 20% of the problems really need to have some thought process and deliberation, maybe some extra research. Next is assign responsibility for carrying out the decision. Determine, what you're going to do, make a plan, and then do it. Okay. The next part is set a schedule for reporting a standard to measure whether the solution has been successful. A solution without a standard or a deadline or a plan is just a discussion. You're not really doing anything with it. And lastly, task yourself with taking definite action to implement the solution and resolve the problem. The key word is action. Getting into action will solve a lot of problems. So the more we focus on solutions, the smarter we become. And honestly, from a health standpoint, if you're not contributing positively to the environment around you, then you're causing everybody else to have worse health and stressing everybody out. So the more we can look at finding solutions, being able to really think clearly about stuff and try to move forward with a solution as quickly as possible, then we are being a problem solver instead of a problem finder. So I am so grateful to have Tony Bostic here with me today. Besides the fact that Tony is a fantastic vocalist, which you will hear in just a second, Tony also does this. What else do you do, Tony?
So I'm also a residential mortgage loan officer. So I'm a full independent broker with Music City Mortgage here in Franklin. So yeah, we just do business a lot different from a traditional lender and have a lot of fun doing it. So awesome. Thanks, Randy, for having me today.
Absolutely. This is fun. All right, speaking of being a problem solver, I thought Go the Distance from Hercules would be a great, you heard me play it before, just a teeny bit of it, but when you have a fantastic vocalist like this singing it, and we can sing the whole song, I think it's going to mean something to you. So let's just think about how to be a problem solver and go the distance to be able to do it. Make sure that we got, see you back there, Tony. Yeah. You guys don't need to see me playing the piano. You want to see something. All right, ready? Here we go.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me, where the crowds would cheer when they see my face, search the world, I will face its heart, till I find my heroes welcome waiting your arms.
Awesome. Beautiful, Tony. Yeah. So much fun working with Tony today. All right. Are we going to be a complainer or are we going to be a problem solver? Go the distance, find a solution, and make it happen. Okay? Randy Carson, the musical health coach. Thanks for joining Tony and I for Fortissimo Friday today. And make it a great day, make it a great weekend, make it a great week next week, because it's all up to you. Thanks for joining us today. See you soon.